Hey Axie Rankers, here's my new Triple Aqua team. I'll be playing this from now on, since my previous one was sold. This is a team popularized and played by Dahai Games, a Japanese players that finished top 4 in Season 19. You can find his channel in the description below. I'll be playing a budget version of the team today, and at the end of the video, I'll explain in detail my choices on why I pick each one of these Axies. So, the backliner will be an Aqua with Razor Bite, Incisor and Twintail just like the original build by Dahai Games. But this time, I'll use Goldfish in the back. Initially, I was using another backliner that I will show in a few minutes, but I decided to use Goldfish now to help me win 1v1 games against other Aquas and mechs with Arco. The midliner is another Aqua, a bit slower, but with the same set of cards. Instead of Goldfish, he uses Sandal to add more bug damage against plants. The original build by Dahai Games had Risky Beast, but that was way more expensive. And finally we have an Aqua tank with the Bumpy Bone Sail combo for sustainability and Mosquito to heal. Mosquito is better than Zigzag or Catfish against plant tanks. In my budget version, I'm using a Nemo in the tail, while he uses Cattail, which I think it makes a huge difference. Nemo just adds energy, while Cattail adds cards. In the first match, we will be playing against one of the strongest Aqua teams in the current meta. In Season 19, this type of team with a plant tank and 2 Aquas with bug or beast damage, was all over the place in the high ranks. It's really strong and balanced. Since I get so many cards on my tank, I want to get the most of it right away. I know Aquas tend to skip 1 or 2 turns and then use everything to kill my tank, and since they are faster than me, I'd rather do something right away. Just like expected, opponent is still skipping Aqua turns. So I'm still using my cards. Now, I'm using my midliner. You can see how powerful it is with Razor Bite and Incisor. It has a good amount of shield and can even heal. This is so strong. If I had the Risky Beast variant that's more expensive, I would have killed here, but that's okay. And look how this Axie can beat another Aqua on the 1v1. Unless he also uses Goldfish, I'll be able to control his speed and attack first next turn. If I have the same energy and cards than opponent's Aqua or Bird, I usually win. That's it for Game 1. Enjoying it so far? Let me show you another comp. Game 2, I'll be facing the team Indes used on Season 19 to get top 1. An aggressive plant tank on the front, a midliner Aqua with Arco and bug or beast damage, and the popular Indes or Elijah Bird with Eggshell, Peacemaker, Balloon and Hair. This team is also very strong, so let's see how the game goes. Just like in the previous game, I don't feel like waiting for a 5 energy combo with other 0 costs to kill my tank, so I'm trying to get some value out of it right away. Pay attention how Bumpy is so good in this Aqua. If opponent doesn't kill me with his Bird or Aquas, then Bumpy will still give me shield each turn, and sometimes it can save me against the plant too. And now that this is a 2v1, my Aqua should be able to finish the Bird off. Let's go for Game 3. Game 3, I'll be facing a Double Anemone Bird team. We all know how annoying this team is. In my opinion, this and Double Bugs team should have some adjustments next season. They are literally everywhere, just like Poison teams were in Season 18. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Right here, I do a huge mistake. Can you guess what it was? I'm still not used to play Aquas when this happens. Now my backliner will have to kill both a Double Anemone and a Bird. Can he do it? Thanks to the reptile cards, I can actually survive this 4-card combo, and since I had Goldfish and Incisor, now my Aqua is faster than his Bird. And that's it. Let's go for the team composition now. I believe High Games is actually one of the smartest players in Axie Infinity, and that's why he's been doing so good in the past seasons. This team is really strong and probably the most balanced team in the game. Not my version actually, since this is a budget version, but his top 4 version. As you probably know by now, almost every team is using either Beast Bug cards and or mechs. So Aqua bodies are really strong in the current meta because they take less damage. That makes sense, right? Not only that, but they also have good HP and speed, around 45 speed. Now look at why he's using these cards specifically. By using cards like Incisor, they can control the speed of opponents. Not only that, but against other Aquas, this team has the advantage because the reptile cards. Razor Bite is really strong, and it was actually buffed on Season 19. A lot of people slept on this card, but this, mixed with Incisor, make these Aquas really hard to kill, especially in mirror matches. And Twintail is a 0 cost that does a lot of damage. Mix it with back cards like Sandal and Risky Beast, and you can even fight against plants. So this team can handle mirror matches, mechs or birds teams, and even hold against plants. Really cool, right? As I said before, I actually had another backliner first, but then chose this with Goldfish to be able to be faster in the 1v1s. Let me show you the one I was using before. It's a cheaper version, with Catfish instead of Razor Bite. It actually works too, and he can heal against everything, not just Aquas, but it lacks the reptile damage and shield. This Axie actually has more bug damage too with Scarab, and can help against those immortal plants too. Both work, but I'm enjoying the other one a bit more against mechs and koi Aquas. Now, for the midliner, I already told you too. This guy has good damage and shield, the same cards High Games uses, but with Sandal. Sandal is actually really good against those annoying double discard bugs. The biggest weakness on my team seems to be Gravel Ant. The original build had Risky Beast as ranged cards, I only have Twintails. But that's okay. And again, the Aqua tank is balanced as well with enough shields, Mosquito for the bug damage against plants, but what I feel it really lacks is Cattail. The card draw would really help against double discard bugs. What do you think of this team? I would love to hear your opinion. I'm enjoying it a lot so far, still a lot to learn as well, as I'm not used to play Aquas. I think this team may survive the balance changes, maybe the Twintails will be hit, or skill which is actually high on Aquas, but let's see. I'll keep playing it and grinding the ranks. In case you haven't seen, High Games is actually on top 5 right now, so keep an eye on this team. Thank you so much for watching this video, I hope it helps you somehow. or gives you some sort of ideas to create new teams. Keep climbing the ranks.